and welcome to Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew, and this is the maestro of mirth, Matt Chin. Today, our castle is bursting with excitement, so hold on to your chainmail.
The castle is ready to burst because the defenders have been up all night planning the destruction of the attackers, and they can't wait to get started.
Well, if the defenders fail to get a healthy 8 hours of shut-eye, then that's going to be a big advantage for the attackers.
Healthy 8 hours? I thought it was 18.
You sleep 18 hours a night?
That's how I keep my youthful complexion.
Yeah, that and you're like 12 years old.
Yeah, right, and my mother still dresses me.
Does she?
Sometimes.
Let's take a look at the course. It all starts on the merciless Moat. Then it's escape the Stockade time, and finally, our legendary capture the crown round. Keep in mind, there can only be one king or queen, so our attackers have got to bring their best.
And he's not talking about your Sunday best either.
Well, unless your Sunday best is a wetsuit, helmet, and life vest, then by all means, bring it on. Here's a closer look at the Moat. It all starts on the pungent plank. Then our attackers face the triple bill of the slippery slope, rolling mace, and impossible incline. From there, it's over the beastly battle axes, across the rope bridge of disaster, then travel on the debilitating disc to the finish platform.
Average time of completion, 2 weeks.
Okay, that's not true. Well, there was that one attacker.
Okay, let's just forget about the attackers and get to the defenders, starting with an all-time favorite, the master of invention himself,
Tinker.
the fearsome foulness of
Kookaburra.
and
Belisa!
she looks particularly fierce today.
Defend the castle.
Tinker on the vaporizers, Kook on the water drop, and Ballista warming up the paintball Splatzuka. Here's our first attacker. Lucas claims to be a good cook and baker.
It's easy, just add water.
He's a bundle of energy hitting that pungent plank.
Lucas,
Nice.
I don't think me and you can get along because you're a vegetarian and I'm a huntress.
Careful, Lucas, careful.
Heck,
Oh,
Oh, and there's our first splat of the day. You just knew if he talked back enough, he was going down. He should consider himself lucky to have fallen off.
like a basketball though, Lucas bounces back on the incline.
Oh, and like a basketball, he gets dunked. Or is he just kicking an imaginary soccer ball?
come on, Lucas. How bad do you want the crown?
I think Tinkar's just excited he found someone he might be taller than.
Come on, Tink, blast him with the vaporizer.
Whoa!
No need. Lucas started out afraid of eating meat and now finds out there's something much worse to snack on. A battle axe sandwich.
Somehow he handled it.
How about some water?
Oh, nothing but net for that b-ball fan.
I am not a chicken. I'm a kookaburra.
He's right. You see, this is a chicken.
And this is a Kookaburra.
And come to think of it, Kook really doesn't look like either one.
You're right. All that research for nothing.
Here's Lucas on the debilitating disc.
Oh, that's what you call butt over brain bucket. Nicely done, freight train.
That locomotive just pulled into the station with the 620, and now his version of the chicken dance.
You can't stay away.
The water proves that theory.
Nicole, really? Really for a war cry?
Oh, Ballista finds her mark.
Those paintballs can't stay away. Nicole gets labeled in the leg, trips on one spike, plants herself on another, face plants on the third, and ends up going for a swim.
Let's see how she fares against Tinker and the battle axes. Oh, you could feel that one way up here in the splat-proof shack.
Hope her legs are spandex.
Nicole steadies herself and looks to make it across.
Or not.
We'll just cut to the chase and report that Nicole has ended up with a time of 6 minutes even.
Oh, my eyes are stinging. Oh my God.
Moving on, we catch up with our next attacker, Shania, on the slippery slope.
Crown Dinosaur! Come on, Shania, let's play.
This should be interesting.
Shania! Shania!
Cheered her right off the slope.
She's recovered from that devastating cheer and is making her way over the mace.
Oh, look at that full extension splat. From now on, that's called a purple dinosaur.
Shania completes the course with a 6:32.
With that time, she'll soon be extinct.
Here's Mitchell.
I love this wetsuit!
Well, it does say he's a fan of fashion.
Hi.
Was that a high for us or for Mitchell?
Sorry, partner, I think it was for him.
Fire away!
He did a great job of making his way up the slippery slope.
Keep shooting!
She's missing him so far, and here he goes in the rolling mace.
And there he goes into the moat. From now on, that stumble to a splat is called a leaping lizard. Tinkor liked that one.
Mitchell's not letting up. Here he goes down the slippery slope.
Oh, and his left foot sells him out, playing a bit lazy and causing a face-first trip into the drink, fashionably wet.
Despite all that, Mitchell is still looking good with our best time yet of 5:49. Here's attacker number 5, Bonito.
This is what?
Hi, Benito.
Ballista's right on the money with that shot. On guard, Bonito.
She enjoyed that a bit too much for my liking.
I love her laugh at any speed. Oh, hey, check it out. I think Bonito is going for the purple dinosaur.
All right, Burrito.
Did he just call Bonito burrito?
You bet, because that attacker is all wrapped up like a tasty corn tortilla.
Well, Bonito comes back to post a 4:49.
Oh, it's disgraceful.
Here's Anna.
Oh, I love first step splats. They're rough, rough, rough.
But she's up and back to it.
Yep, doing the old classic, the invisible staircase. Just heading downstairs. Does anyone need anything?
She's past the slope and over the mace.
And runs right into Tink and the vaporizers.
Oh no. Anna does a slow dive and into the moat she goes.
Ballista gets a sneaky shot off that completely wipes Anna off the axe.
Well, that splat was Anna's last dive. She's okay, but won't finish the course. With 6 attackers done, let's see what we've got so far. Bonito has the top time of 4:49, and Shania has the time to beat at 6:32.
So far, we've seen the purple dinosaur and the leaping lizard. I wonder what other reptiles await us.
Only one way to find out. Let the other 6 attackers have their shot.
Is that coming up after break?
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
Don't you dare miss. Welcome back to Splatalot. I'm Jason Agnew, this is Matt Chin, and we're all set to continue with what has turned out to be a very interesting first round.
I love what the defenders have done so far, but the attackers have left a lot to be desired.
Has an attacker ever impressed you?
Only when splatting.
Well, our next 6 attackers will hope to avoid that as they try to get under Shania's time to beat of 6:32, or maybe even top Bonito's 4:49. The top 6 advance to the Stockade, so let's get down to it. Let's see how the Howling Wolf Julian does.
Can someone get this guy some bubble bath?
Hey, Julian.
Oh, Ballista plants one on Julian's ankle.
But he hangs on some very impressive agility there.
Oh, the mace roll is a perfect 7 for 7 today.
Okay, let's see how he does.
On the incline? Not well, Jay, not well. Attackers can see that's not a big space to land on, right?
Look at that. 4:16.
Watch your mouth.
Let's see how our next attacker, Katrina, does on the impossible incline.
Let's do it up. What's going on, Chicken Man? Oh, I mean Kook.
I had a cat called Katrina once.
You did?
Yeah, she couldn't swim either.
Oh, Katrina snakes her way down the incline, proving just how impossible it really is. So far, she hasn't really been doing it up, just doing it down.
Turn this up, Tink. Thank you.
Whoa, Tinkor cranks up the water valve and down goes Katrina. Now that's teamwork.
Katrina does finish with an impressive 5:43, twirling Shania out of the castle. Here's attacker 9, Taylor.
Let's get wet.
Well, that's a guarantee.
Taylor, there's no way you're gonna make it across this maze wheel.
For once, I agree.
My buddy Tinkor over here, he made it. No way you're gonna get across.
Ballista calling her shot.
Ballista delivering a shot. And just like that, Taylor makes the rolling mace 9 for 9.
The good news is she appears to have fallen in love.
With a mace spike, it'll never work out. Wow, she slipped right into the vapor wall. She never had a chance.
It's almost as if Tinkor made it personal.
He did. That spike belongs to him.
Well, that lovebird just clocked a 5:27, breaking Lucas's date with the Stockade. And now, here's Stefan.
I'm hungry.
Hope he's thirsty, too.
Wanna know what I do when I'm hungry? I hunt! Splat!
Well, that's original. The paintball knocks him off the mace and back down the slope, one step further away from a sandwich.
Past the axis and the bridge, let's catch up to Stefan near the finish with Kook.
Looks like Kook wants him to open wide.
Bad idea, that's only 40% real water. Stefan proves being hungry on the moat is a good thing, putting up a time of 5:29.
I'm the queen of this castle!
Not so fast, Audrey.
Good luck on the battle axe!
Stefan's time knocked Nicole out. Let's see how Audrey does as we find her on the battle axes.
You know, when I said not so fast, this isn't what I meant.
She's completely frozen up there as Kook takes a moment to reflect.
This is ridiculous.
I can actually feel myself aging as I watch this. Me too. My eyes are going. And look at your hair, Matthew.
Could be sleeping still.
Should go back to bed.
Jay, you're going bald. Where did that walker come from? And this cane. Wait, she did this to us.
Why won't she move? I guess this is it. Time for me to go on to the big castle in the sky.
Jay, no! Well, Jay's gone. I hope you're happy, Audrey. Weeping lizard, she moved! She's finally moved! Oh, if only Jay were here to see this. Oh, if only I was...
Oh, this is Jason's ghost reporting a time of 7:06.
All that and she's not even going through?
Crazy monkeys!
Here's attacker 12, Sherelle. Hey, Maddie, is that you?
Yeah, I was just acting old.
Me too.
I liked your ghost.
I'm so glad you're here. I thought you were gonna miss the party. Now we can have some fun. Woo!
Oh, giving the mace roll a perfect 12 for 12 score. She hurdles and she turtles, finding no grip and taking a trip right into the moat.
But just like we were both old and have become young again, Sherelle is reborn on the incline.
Oh, and that splat brought me back to life.
How about a little round of applause for Sherelle?
Yes, put your feathers together.
Well, I'd certainly like to see that splat a dozen more times. Here we go. Oh, yes. Nice. I love it. Such sweet music.
That's a 456 for Sherelle, knocking Mitchell out of contention and moving her through to the Stockade. Joining Sherelle in round 2 will be Julian, Benito, Taylor, Stefan, and Katrina.
So as I predicted, our second set of 6 attackers destroyed our first 6, eliminating all but one of them in the process. Hope everybody followed that. Just try to keep up with my genius.
When we return, we'll witness 6 attackers attempting to escape the Stockade. 4 will succeed.
2 will fail.